Welcome to Lisa's Crafting Therapy. Today we are participating in What Would You Make? Hosted by Rustic and Lace and DIY Craftaholic. Their co-host today is Glue Layla. Sit back, relax, enjoy. Let's get to crafting. DIY number one. Okay, I got this napkin from Decoupage Delight, Napkins by Linda S. Miller. She's on Facebook. She has a beautiful group where she sells napkins at. I had already painted that wood oval in the color of crinoline, and I put some crackle medium on the side of it, and I also on the side used the color blue iris. So as you're seeing there, I'm removing the back layer with a piece of tape so I can take my liquid patina and apply it to my wood oval. Y'all, it had been a long day at this time because I had lost footage from a previous video and I was tired at this point. So I'm just applying that liquid patina all over the wood round. Now I'm taking that beautiful napkin and I'm applying it to the wood oval. Just making sure I have the image that I want on there. I'm just lightly patting it down, and now I'm taking that liquid patina and I'm applying it over the top as well. Girls, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe and watch our other crafters here in this video. Yes, guys, I did do that just because I don't have 3 hands. But anyway, please watch these other talented creators here in the playlist below in my description box. How's everybody doing tonight? Just enjoying myself, trying to catch up because it's been a rather busy week for me. And I'm just making sure that there are no bubbles in the napkin, so I'm going over it very, very lightly to make sure I get all those air pockets out as much as I can. And I'm just going to put a little bit because I noticed the spot on there that quite went the way it was supposed to be. So that's why I'm putting a little bit more on there to make sure everything's nice and covered. Once the project has dried, I am taking my little finger sander and I'm sanding off the excess napkin around that wood oval. Just sanding. I love that little finger sander, by the way. I believe I purchased mine off of Amazon, but I have seen them on Temu, and I believe some other places have them as well. I'm just taking the excess napkin and throwing it away because, I don't want any mess anywhere. Because crafters can get very, very messy. Just making sure that all the stuff is off that I want. I'm taking my Type 1 Ultimate Wood Glue and I am applying the block onto the back, Jenga block onto the back of that wood oval so that it will stand up for me. And I do believe I put 2 of them on because for the wood ovals you need at least 2 Jenga blocks stacked on top of each other for it to sit properly. Here's my finished product. I I'm going to go to the sides here in just a few minutes, hoping that you can see the crackle like I can. You can see it in person, but I don't know how well you can see it on camera. But I absolutely adore this piece. I'm just showing you finished product. Now I am taking that wood round that I have and I'm painting it in the color of crinoline. I get all of my DIY paints and my liquid patina from Sammy over at Unicorn Dust Designs. I'll go visit her. She has some beautiful decoupage papers as well, along with some thrifted items. And some of those thrifted items she flips herself. She's got some awesome things over there on her page. Like I said, I'm just going to go paint this whole wood round in the color of crinoline, because you'll see what we do here in just a few seconds. It'll take quite a little bit to kind of like paint this wood round properly. And I'm just using one coat. I have not had to use 2 coats with this paint. I've only ever had to use just 1 coat of paint on my projects. DIY paints are a clay-based paint, so they are very easy to clean up. I'm just going to finish up painting here. I thought I sped this up faster than this, but I guess not. So you will see me paint this whole wood around here. Once this channel reaches 100 subscribers, I will do a giveaway of 2 prizes. So come on guys, help me out to reach 100 subscribers. And I'm just finishing up that little spot there that I have not painted yet. And once this is all painted, we set it aside to dry. I'm just making sure that I've got all the excess paint off of there and that the wood round looks nice and pretty for you guys. I found a couple spots in there as I was looking at it that wasn't painted, so that's what I did. Now guys, I got this napkin over at my local Dollar Tree. It was a full round one. I had cut it in half and removed the backing off using the tape method. It is a watermelon slice. So I'm just applying my liquid patina onto about half of my wood round so that I can apply that napkin. Just making sure, because that wood round soaks up quite a lot of paint and it soaks up your liquid patina quite well. Now I'm just taking it and smoothing it down. And I'll take some of that liquid patina here in just a moment and I'll apply it to the top so I can get it all nice and down on the half of my wood round. So we're just making sure everything is nice and smooth and there's very few bubbles in the napkin as we're doing this. Making sure all the edges and everything are nice and adhered down to. And I'm not using very much of that liquid patina. You don't have to. And I get a 16 ounce from her, but I do believe Sammy sells an 8 ounce of the liquid patina. But guys, this liquid patina will do quite a lot of projects for you. Now I'm taking some more paint. I mix Petticoat Pink and Kissing Booth together to give me like this darker pink color. It is absolutely gorgeous. So I'm just painting half of that in that color. And I use those little bowls there to mix colors with, so that if I'm not using the color in the color that it comes in, those are my mixing bowls that I have to use to make different shades of paints. And these are DIY clay-based paints that I use on my projects. And I do clean out my brushes, guys, in between painting. So yeah, you may see me using the same paintbrush, but it all gets cleaned out in between each process that I do. That way I've got a lot of other paintbrushes, but that way my paintbrushes last me just a little bit longer. And when this one is no longer usable, then yeah, I'll go to a different paintbrush. But guys, like I said, I'm loving this color that I mixed together with the petticoat pink and the kissing booth. I had started with the petticoat pink at first when I was doing another project of mine, and I was like, that is just too light. So then I went and got the kissing booth and darkened it up. And like I said, came out to be an absolutely gorgeous pink. That's what's good about these paints. You can mix and make your own colors, or you can use them in the colors that they come in. And I just store mine in a little Ziploc baggie in those little paint containers, and it works out perfectly fine. Here I'm fixing to make a bow. It's going to be a messy bow. So I'm just cutting about 10 inches. And then I'm just going to do that with each ribbon. Here you'll see me do that. And I'll cut 2 of each. These are like pretty watermelon ribbon. I believe I got them off of Amazon a few years back. So I don't even know if they still carry them. But I absolutely love them. When I seen that napkin, I knew what I was going to do with these ribbon. So it can be matching it. And I'm just rolling it back up and sticking my little pin in it so that I don't lose it. And I just store them on my heat press up there. And now, this came with the watermelon, even though you could probably use this for ladybugs too, I would imagine, because it's red and polka dots. So again, we're just using about 10 inches. And I don't know why I showed you me cutting all of the ribbon on the film, but I believe I do. So I apologize. You'll just have to see me cutting ribbon here for a few minutes. And I had 4 different ribbons that I used for this wood round bow that I'm going to make. I'm just going to be making like a messy bow out of it. So I absolutely love it. That's ribbon number 3, and here's the last ribbon that I use in it. Like I said, I absolutely adored this watermelon ribbon. I was in love with it when I saw it, and I just didn't know what I was going to do with it until now. And we're just making sure we put the pin back in it. And now here you will see me take these ribbons, and I'll put them together and I'll fold them over, and I'm going to dovetail each one of the ends. I believe I only show you 1 or 2 of them on camera, and the rest I do off camera because it's just easy folding over and making sure you're cutting a V cut into the ribbon. And I'll just lay those aside. Somewhere, I guess I must have lost footage of how I made that bow, but basically, I just stacked the two colors together and I tie it off with a piece of jute, and then I do that with each set of ribbons that I'm stacking. And right here, I'm just taking a decal of the word summer, and I'm doing it, ironing it on with my mini iron press here. I'm just assembling the pretty wood round that I made. And I was having a little bit of struggles with it. And in the finished product, you will see that some of the vinyl, iron-on vinyl, has ripped. And that's okay. I'm not giving it away to anybody. It's just for my use. But anyway, I took the iron and put it over the napkin as well, so that I could get some of those wrinkles out of the napkin. And I'm trying to press as hard as I can. I think I should have probably just used my big heat press, but I didn't even think about that until after I had done the project. And here's me just trying to make sure everything is adhered down to, and I noticed it's not, so I go back over it a couple more times. That's why I said I think I should have just went ahead and used my big heat press on this one, but that was an afterthought. I still think the project comes out really cute and really summery. And I'm just reapplying the string that came with the project, with the wood round. And I noticed I put it on backwards, and I was like, no, Lisa, you do it this way. So, yeah, we struggled with that one for just a little bit. But that's okay. We got it in the end. Now I'm just taking that ribbon that that bow that I made, and I stick one half of it into the hole, and I tie the other half on the back. But I think the bow is absolutely cute and gorgeous. Like I said, it took just a few seconds to kind of weed that chenille stem through one of the holes in the back of the wood rounds. I though most definitely would do this again, but I do not think that I would put the ribbon down the center of it, because I believe that's what was causing my vinyl not to adhere to my project as well as I would have liked. But that's okay. You make something and you learn from it. I'm just kind of twisting it and kind of rearranging, and I'm trying to take off that vinyl covering because it has cooled down now, and like I said, I kind of see a little bit coming up, but that's okay. And I do believe you see me take my iron and try to get it down a little bit, but that's okay too. Like I said, it kind of ripped it a little bit, but I'm okay with that. Like I said, I think it was all because I put that ribbon strip down the middle of it. But I do hope you ladies enjoy the two projects that I have done today. Please comment your favorite one down in this video below, and enjoy the rest of this collaboration. Here I go. See, and then I realized I shouldn't have done that, because I believe that's what kind of ripped it along with, like I said, the ribbon being on there. Because I was trying to get the rest down, and I was like, what should I do? And then I just, it was a little bit of a hot mess there, but it's okay. I'm not perfect. And I decided to go ahead and hang my beautiful piece on our little side porch there. I think it was a cute little project. Like I said, I probably wouldn't have put the ribbon there. Probably would have just ironed on the vinyl, but it's okay. It's just for me to look at. Thank you so much for watching today's collaboration. Also, please like, share, comment, and subscribe if you find anything on this channel that you enjoy. Have a great day.